Now, we had to, I joked with Chung and tried to talk her out of it before we came here. I said, I looked at the requirements to fly here, PCR tests, all this stuff, and how many hours it has to be. And I said, this is like threading a needle. It's like lining up a bunch of needles and trying to put a thread through like 5 or 6 needles all at once. I thought it was ridiculous, but here we are. Chung was right, we made it.
Yeah.
So what are some of the requirements we had to meet along the way, Chung?
It's actually it's only that for Malaysia you have to have your PCR test cannot be more than 48 hours on the first departure destinations. And then because we go through, let me tell you how many countries we go through. We can go from Cancun to Mexico City, Mexico City to Spain, Spain to Dubai, Dubai to KL, KL to Langkawi Island. Okay, every country have their route. Spain, we didn't expect that we need to go out from the planes, you know.
Yeah.
So
they said it was not a change flight, same flight, so we thought they would just let us sit on the plane.
yeah, and then on that time, on February, Spain starting that they need booster to go to their country.
To be fully vaccinated, you need a
like,
booster. And we're like, we don't have a booster.
And then, but actually, luckily, for the transit passengers, they just need to fill out the help form for the QR code. That's all, and a PCR test. So we are safe.
Yeah,
and then
so we
in
dodged
Dubai,
that bullet.
Yeah, and then in Dubai, is your PCR test have to be not more than 72 hours before the departure in Dubai.
So leaving Dubai.
Yeah, different country, different route. Like UK, if you transit in Dubai, your PCR test cannot be more than 48 hours on the time that you departure Dubai. So it's quite, you know, tired in all these
you have
things.
to think about all of it, like how it all relates to each other.
Yeah, but when we arrive in KL, boom, so relaxed. We go for our PCR test, arriving in the airport, 1 hour, we get our test, and we're free to go.
Yeah.
That is how quick of Malaysia doing thing.
Yeah,
you know
it's very organized too.
Yeah, how many hours we get a PCR test?
We had results in 1 hour.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I say in Mexico
12
City.
hours, if you're lucky.
If you are lucky.
24 hours.
It took us 24 hours to get our PCR
Or America,
test.
same thing, 24 hours to get a PCR test.
You cannot even pay more to get faster tests. I don't know why, but in Malaysia we pay less money and we get it in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So,
and it's all beautiful and clean, and they're very polite. The whole thing, it was just nice.
Yeah.
So it was. I thought it was crazy to try to come to Southeast Asia, but here we are. I mean, and a lot of travel's that way. We always hear these horror stories from everyone, but when we go and do it ourselves, it's like, yeah, it's a little annoying or whatever. It was easier before, but here we are. We're traveling the world. This is our like 9th or 10th country we've been in since March of 2020. So onward and upward.
Yeah.
Okay, next up. So Chung just did a little quick reading before we started chatting with you. She wanted to talk about, so what do you want to say about this?
I feel happy that I'm back to Southeast Asia because Philippines is opening up, Thailand is opening up for a long time already, Cambodia is opening up, and Australia is also opening up in the next 2 weeks. So I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
So the point is, it's good. You know, we were worried. We were worried that we wouldn't come to Southeast Asia until there were like 2 or 3 countries open, and suddenly they're just all opening all at the same time.
Yes, and the rules is changing every 2 weeks. So you need to go check before you departure because they really literally change every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and so what we're talking about, how difficult it is, it's probably not going to be like that for you when you go, but you have to go and check each. If you're going to have 2 or 3 connections, you want to check at each connection, what are they going to want you to board the plane leaving that place? What are they going to want for you to enter that place? Do they, you know, what do they need? What testing, what vaccines or whatever? And so we wanted to tell you our story and tell you that it ended up okay, but it'll probably be even more easier for those of you that travel later. So.
Are you happy in Southeast Asia right now?
Oh my goodness. Once I started seeing I already knew how beautiful this place was and how the people are lovely all over Southeast Asia, and certainly they're lovely in most of the world. That's, you know, not generally an issue. But once we got on the ground here and we saw how everything was, at least here in Malaysia, how everything is pretty much open. We haven't really seen some of what we've heard about in other places like Thailand, where all the restaurants are closed. And
Oh yeah.
everything's open here.
Here is so open. It's like 9 o'clock. You see the restaurant is full of people. 10 o'clock you walk out, it's dancing, fireworks.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, I'm going down the beach a little bit. There were probably 500 people on the beach, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Easily, and there were probably 5 or 6 establishments that were open, and 3 or 4 of them had live music.
Still remember that I tell you that it's very hot, but I got it prepared. When you arrive in Langkawi Island, when you sit on the beach, you will say, "Thank you so much. I'm so happy here."
Yeah, I was trying to talk Chung into waiting. Let's wait 3 weeks. Let's wait a month, because it's gonna. I have a feeling once Omicron, the wave crashes, that we'll be able to go more easily. But it turned out to be nice.
It's turned out to be nice.
Yeah,
And
so-
how many days that you got it into the Malaysia, the visa, they're stamping for you?
They gave me the full 90, which like I would have gotten before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's
Full
same.
90 is the
It's
same.
more easier for you if we go to Thailand. We only get 30 days, and then we need to go to extend. I'm not
Yeah.
sure we there we got extend. So
Good.
we did discuss about whether we want to do Thailand or do Malaysia, and then we decided, oh well, just do Malaysia. It's more easy
Yeah.
because anything happen, you have 3 months here.
Plus, you hadn't seen your parents in 2 years, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in 2 years. I'm
And
not
they're
sure
just a ferry ride away from here.
I'm not sure they want to see me or not. Because of the
People follow the rules here
Yeah, that's
in
right.
Malaysia. So if you're not a rule follower, you might have a hard time here. And so like when they see each other after a long period of time, someone gets off an international flight, they're like, no, you quarantine, you know. No one wants to get sick here. So.
Yeah, so that is our happy experience arriving in Southeast Asia,
Yeah.
Malaysia.
And so we recommend it. Come on over, the water's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching our video.
Thank you so much.
Make sure to like,
Comment and subscribe.
and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye bye.